Hello all again. So today on this second weird channel I wanted to talk about my biggest YouTube inspirations, because I'm sure a lot of you know by now I make YouTube videos, and obviously there's clear signs of who my channel is inspired by, certain other educational YouTubers, but there's a lot more to it, to what I did with my channel than just follow certain obvious educational YouTubers. So I wanted to sort of talk about where I grabbed inspiration from for my channel and why I thought it would work. And some of the people I get inspiration from might not be as obvious as you think, so let's look into it. So let's start off with the obvious one, why not? The other educational YouTubers I watch, because I guess I am an educational YouTuber, but I see myself, this is going to sound really pretentious, I don't particularly see myself as an educational YouTuber, more of a storyteller, but that's a conversation for another time. So let's talk about Gray. Gray is a huge inspiration of mine, and it's just obvious. He pioneered the basic people talking over pictures with educational things in a simple manner. I was actually going to have stick figures in my videos, but I thought they've already been done. So I went with something else. I went with the design you know from my channel today. The little people who look like that. They still need a name. If you have an idea for what my characters should be called, tell me down below. I tend to call them thumb guys because I think they look like little thumbs, sort of. So, of course, there's other educational YouTubers I get inspired from. I would say there's two other key educational YouTubers I get inspired from. Kurzgesagt, I hope I'm saying that right, and Sidna, which I also hope I'm saying right, because do you want to know something about me? It might sound really horrible and like, oh my god, why am I watching this guy? I don't watch much educational YouTube, despite being an educational YouTuber. Not because I don't like it, I think they're all great, I just don't watch it myself because it's not engaging to me. It's not the kind of videos I sort of watch. So I love Brady, obviously from Hello Internet. I don't watch much of his stuff just because, I don't know, I like it, I just don't watch it because I don't find it as engaging as the snappiness of a Gray, of a Sidna, of a Kurzgesagt, because they're much more my style. I don't even watch Vsauce that much anymore, or Crash Course, because I'm an awful person. Talking more about Sidna specifically, is he's probably my biggest educational YouTuber inspiration. He was the first person who I saw of who was doing educational content like Gray, who wasn't Gray, and that made me realise this world isn't locked out to just these top content creators. It's okay to steal, to use ideas and concepts from other people, and that's what Sidna did so brilliantly. He took the formula of Gray and revolved it around his own linguistic channel. Sorry, my tortoise just made a really loud sound, so I stopped for a moment there. He's just a very, very, very interesting person, especially, and also his backstory. If you watch his second channel, Sidna's secret channel, which is kind of where I got the idea to make GameXplain After Dark, as opposed to just calling it GameXplain 2 in the same way he doesn't call it Sidna 2, I feel a connection with him. And I know it's really weird to have a connection with someone you don't even know, but when I hear him talk, he's a lot like me. I feel he's not an expert in his field. He states that very clearly. He says, I'm not an expert in linguistics any way possible. I'm not an expert in anything I do. He dropped out of education just like I've done because I'm an idiot. Well, I don't think I'm an idiot, but I probably will be an idiot if this goes belly up on me. And he just seems really down to earth, jokey and cool. And I would, if there's one YouTuber I would love to do a collaboration with. I've been very lucky to do collaborations with some other great YouTubers. If there's one, I would like to do one with Sidna. So if you're watching this, Sidna, I know you probably hate me. I'm not sure why. I just get the impression most people hate me on the internet. Just, I don't know. I feel I have that face that people just want to punch. But if you're watching this, Sidna, or if you've seen my videos, just give me a message and we can have a chat. Or even if you just go, you're doing good, kid, carry on. And of course, I can't not mention all the educational YouTubers I know personally. Will, Soliloquy, Tristan, Art Explains, Inez. If I said that wrong, I'm really sorry, Inez, Draw Curiosity. All of those good guys, they all inspire me to be a better creator when I watch their stuff. So let's move out of the educational field of YouTubers who inspire me, and let's look at different YouTubers who inspire me who you might be surprised inspire me. So one of the big things is my animation style, because I don't really animate. Calling it animation what I do is awful. It's basically a glorified PowerPoint presentation, where funnily enough a lot of other educational YouTubers such as Gray and Soliloquy did start from. I just put picture, new picture, picture, new picture, picture together and make something that looks vaguely like animation. And of course, one of the people who do this most famously is Grade A Under A. I would definitely call him an inspiration of mine, because he seems to be doing pretty well at just doing crudely drawn pictures one after the other. If he can do it, maybe I can too. Also on the animation front this is going to sound really bizarre, like how on earth am I inspired by them? But it's actually one of my personal favourite YouTube channels I know of. The Big Les Show. It's an Australian animation and it's just bizarre. It's about stoner culture and weird Sasquatches and a weird potato man, and it's got a huge overarching story. And while I do love it from that perspective, I just love the animation. It's all done on Paint, frame by frame, and it's amazing. And I think if they can do that sort of animation on Paint, slide by slide, then I can do this. And they're a huge inspiration of mine too. Also, I want to talk about another sort of group of YouTubers who aren't specifically in much a specific genre, but I call them the speaking with pictures genre of YouTubers. I'm actually wearing one of their t-shirts right now. Mr. Sunday Movies. That's the wrong one. Goatman. His videos are just pictures going across the screen with him saying stuff over it. And that's when I realised something very important about my channel. Despite the fact I can't speak to save my life, I always try and put what is being said, what you can hear, over what is being seen. I always try and make sure my videos can work in an audio format, so if you were literally just listening to them, it would still make sense, and the video pictures are just an added bonus, as pretty much how his videos work. And even another channel called GameXplain, which is kind of where I got my channel's name from. Part of me hopes some of my subscribers have searched GameXplain, mistyped it, found NameXplain, and just subscribed from there. Must be at least one person who subscribed to my channel who found it like that. Maybe. And their videos, they do a big selection of videos, but their key videos are their conversations, and it's literally just them talking about an upcoming game, a trailer, breaking it down together with just a picture, with like pretty much just one or two pictures in the entire video, and they're great. And that's why I realised, despite YouTube being a video-based website, sound personally I feel is much more important. That's why I haven't particularly bothered buying a new fancy camera, but brought a fancy headphone, but brought a fancy microphone. I really cannot speak today. I've just recorded this video out of the blue. I thought the second channel could use something new, and I've wanted to do this for a while, so let's do it. And perhaps one final person I want to talk about is another YouTuber called Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus does video game reviews in the same style as JonTron, you know, just the rambling things, shouting, that kind of good stuff. And the reason he inspires me so much is kind of the same reason as Sidna inspires me, because he is kind of like me. And I know it sounds weird to say, oh, they're so much like me, when I don't even know these people, but just bear with me. He is about my age, he's British, so that helps. So a lot of the things he talks about are the same things I liked as a kid. So he's talking about Crash Bandicoot, all the great PS1 games, which I really got a kick out of when I was his age. And he even talks about how he didn't go to education or anything like that. And he even said at one point he used to work in a supermarket before the YouTube took off, which I feel a very strong connection with, because I work at a supermarket. Yes. So there you go, guys. I'm pretty sure that's everyone I think of. Like I said, there's no script for this. I just thought, let's make a video for the second channel for the sake of it. So here it is. I just thought, if you guys were wondering who inspired me, that's who. And I just thought it was interesting, because not the obvious ones. I mean, the obvious ones are there, but it's not as obvious as you may have thought. Till next time, guys, I still don't know how to end a video.